Coming up on today's 100th episode of Code Bet Daily, it is possibly our worst show yet.
We celebrated style.
We have some absolute donations. We've got player props, game picks, best bets. Stats Guy pops up out of nowhere. Anyway, what are you talking about, Stats Guy?
The Madrid Open with some clay court, of course, and then back to Club Brugge.
Nice one. What about you, Alex?
I talk about Arsenal and Chelsea just because why not?
Nice one. I've got NBA playoffs coming out the wazoo. It's an absolute schmozzle. You better listen. Code Bet. It's got lots of bets and lots of code. Welcome to Code Bet Daily. Whoa! Chaos in shit.
Come on.
What's going on? Jesus.
Wow. Thank God we have cleaners.
Smells like, I don't know, Da Nang over here. Just gunpowder.
Right as the HR lady walks past her, we didn't warn her.
Absolute chaos. That's right. Welcome to Code Bet Daily. It is Tuesday, May 2nd. And this is episode 100 of this here program. 100! We've raised the bat! Yeah. We've made the ton! Yeah. Fantastic. Yes. Got to kiss the hat. I hate Miami, but I love this hat. There is just streamers all over the laptop.
I did not think we were going to use that many.
I feel bad for the cleaners, and it stinks in here now.
All right.
That's because of Stats Guys football teams.
Yeah. Episode 100 of Code Bet Daily. We made it, gentlemen.
We didn't get fired.
No.
We may right now.
The joke is, Alex is now fired.
So
I won't be here for the rest of the week. I will be here for the EPL show tomorrow.
Or again. Your key's being changed as we speak. So sweet. I am Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of CodeBet. It's a very good website. You should go check it out. If you haven't already, it's been 100 episodes. What are you doing?
Plus the EPL, NRL, and everything else that we've done.
Yeah. That's how many shows are we actually up to total?
Probably about 140 something, I reckon.
Geez, just ripping stuff. I am joined, as always, by the pontiffs of punting. We've got Stats Guy next to me.
Absolutely. You didn't get the memo of the dress up. You got the tie on and pretty
he's
pretty
dressed
classy.
Up.
Yeah.
He's they call him Corporate Stats Guy.
Yeah.
He's we're going to send him into a couple of meetings after this.
No,
and over there,
them.
Alex Donnelly.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, getting ready to go to Wagga. Managed to change a race order around just to suit myself and no one else. So thanks to the MTC for helping me out.
Sure.
They do listen.
But 100 episodes. What's the best bet that we've made in this 100 episodes? What do you reckon?
Miggy.
Everything Miggy Almiron.
Yes.
Harry McFive.
Harry McFive is
not winning.
Not hit once. So thanks for that.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of anything. Oh no, I had two yesterday. Jamie Vardy anytime and James Madison assist. So
that was pretty good.
Recency bias at its best.
I nailed the Boston and Philly over today.
Yeah. So Boston didn't win that.
I did not nail the Boston pick.
Stats Guy's actually been crying for the last hour. That's why we're recording late.
My Boston,
whereas I'm going like this because Stats Guy lost again.
Yay! Hundy!
It's going to be like...
Love a good Hundy. Either way, we are going to put on a $100 bet on today's show, and we're going to find you a $100 multi.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty gnarly.
Nice.
I'm going to be $100 less rich, I think.
I'm not putting it on.
Code Hundy Daily.
That's how Stats Guy has 200 grand. He doesn't put his bets on.
Checks out. Code Ton Daily. Can you believe it?
Unbelievable.
I certainly can't.
What an intro.
I do remember NBA Australia getting to the first 100, and it's like, wow, I can't believe I stuck with this for 100 episodes. I'm almost up to 1,000 now.
That's crazy.
But this is actually, I feel like this has gone quicker.
Yeah.
Because
we're doing every day.
Every day, no breaks, and off we go. So, Code Bet Daily, as we do every single day. What is it? Codes Betting Daily. Player props, game picks, best bets, all the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Should have 100 bets today. That's what we should have done.
Joe doesn't want to edit that.
We could have done that.
I was thinking about that.
To be honest,
Man,
we could probably...
I am going to have 100 over the next 4 days between Wagga, Warrnambool, the EPL and the AFL.
Magic round. Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, we do have a live stream coming up this Friday as well. Yeah. Myself, Stats Guy, and our man Phil. You might know him from the...
Tell you what, how good does Phil look on that poster though? God, he's a good-looking man.
That's why he's fun and center.
Yeah. It's basically Alex Plus. It's like
I'm actually disappointed Gerald didn't have me in like a plane just over the back. So I'm not going to be here. Alex isn't here.
No, we just don't want to think about you.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to be easier. I'm going to be drunk at a wedding, and you guys are going to be stuck here talking about the NRL.
I'm happy with that.
Checks out for me.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Spicy kombuchas all around.
Put a bunch of money on the Mike Acevos and. No, wait, Parramatta aren't even playing on that Friday.
Well, you can still bet on
them. I still do it, don't worry.
Brighton 2-0.
Right, what are we looking at today for the 100th episode? Simple as this, NBA playoffs to me, and of course, we've got the $100 multi. The $1,000 multi if you really want to go into it. So, got a couple of tasty ones in there for you. Stats guy, what about you?
Some tennis in Madrid again.
Is that on clay?
Yes, it is. Some EPL in the morning, and of course the Belgian Pro League.
Ooh.
Just
nice.
a shout out to a team that we love talking about.
Nice one. What about you, Alex?
My continual ragging on Chelsea will be in the 100th episode.
The good thing is that's not gotten old at all.
It's really fun for me. And some AFL in there.
Nice.
All right, one player prop. I've actually got a couple
What's
in a
new?
surprise twist.
Yeah. So check back in 6 minutes.
Yeah, basically the idea of the NBA playoffs is like it's very easy to go, I can find one player on each team if I need to.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go maybe 3 in this one.
Maybe.
There's only one in the first game. Jalen Brunson, 24.5 points. He hit 25 points in the first game of Heat Knicks. Didn't get there very effectively. It was a bit of a struggle for our man, Jalen Brunson.
It was, yeah.
They threw a couple of defenders at him. It's like, well, you don't have Julius Randle as your escape valve, and your other escape valve was RJ Barrett. And we can understand what RJ Barrett is going to do, aka not much.
No.
So off they went. They threw the 2 men at him. Pretty gnarly, slowed him down, got the ball out of his hands. I think he turns this around, goes absolutely ham in game 2. Knicks backs against the wall. Heat, Jimmy Butler twisted his ankle at the end of game 1.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Like you did this morning, just walking.
I just got out of my chair and nearly died. So. Classic. But the 24.5 for Brunson. So he's hit 25 in 4 of his last, I want to say 6 against the Heat.
Yep.
And when you think about it, they don't have a giant backcourt to throw at him. They've got Big Boudicar Larry. They've got the mosquito fleet of Gabe Vincent, Max Strus and co. Brunson's not very big, but he can light it up. So I don't mind a Brunson with 3+3s. But to get over that 25 plus points is $1.86 with Bet365. It's actually a really good price because he doesn't get anywhere near that, I think, with most of the other
It's at
sides.
the Garden as well, isn't it?
This is at home.
Yeah,
so I think, look, they basically need to win this or the series is over.
Yep.
As good as the Knicks have been on the road this year, you can't go down 2-0.
No.
After your 2 home games. What are we doing? So I love the Brunson over 25. I think it's 24.5 is his over-under. So I'm just going to go the $1.86 there. Love that. If you want to throw on a bit of extra spice there, 30.5 is his over-under 4 points plus assists.
Oh, he's going to get 25 points. Yeah.
He's going to get 25 points. Give him 5 assists. Off we go.
Lovely.
I love that. So Jalen Brunson, big spot for him. He's going to be the focal point of that Knicks team. And bonus extra under Kevin Love, 11.5 points and assists. I think he has a rough game. He was really good last game.
He was, yeah.
Really good the game before. There's a reason he's not in Cleveland anymore. He stinks. So he's going to fall off a cliff. I expect basically, #spoiler alert, the Knicks to win this one pretty handily over the Heat.
Okay.
And if Kevin Love stinks, the Heat aren't going to win anyway. So checks out.
Nice.
Correlation, causation, you be the judge. AD in the second game. The sex game? That's certainly a very different thing that he's into. I'll tell you that much.
I got a bit worried then. They're my initials. I was very worried.
I'm going to close this one. Anthony Davis.
I was about to say, no wonder we got that email about malware and looking up random stuff on the internet.
This is his home computer. That's fine.
That's why we're streaming on the other alternate code bet site.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis versus Kevon Looney. Big thing. Warriors, Lakers. Everyone's going to be, Steph, LeBron. It's going to be incredible. They don't really match up against each other.
No. But it's still awesome.
Even I know
it's
that.
still awesome, right?
It's still awesome they're playing each other.
You've got the NBA's all-time leading scorer up against its best ever shooter.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. First time since the finals. And Anthony Davis versus Looney, though, is basically where this series goes. Looney outplayed the Souvlaki king, Domantas Sabonis.
He did.
Just towed him up and down the court, just every which way. The rebounds, it was chaos. Looney's going to have a much harder time against AD, very clearly, right? Anthony Davis is a bit quicker, bit bulkier, can score from outside as well.
He's better at everything, yeah.
And I think AD actually sort of goes at Looney pretty early on to set a bit of a tone. 25.5 plus points for AD. $1.86, Bet365.
Nice.
I think you can even get it better at Bet-R, but either way, Kevon Looney over 20.5 points plus rebounds. This dude averaged basically 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
The rest of that series, I think, after game
Just
one.
to get 5 or 10 points, yeah.
Just get me 10 points, get me 10 rebounds. We're there, basically.
Nice.
Don't mind that. That was $1.86 as well. Bet365. So a couple of those ones, AD 25 plus, basically Brunson 25 plus.
Yep.
That's where I'm landing. They're my favorite ones. Love it.
Lovely.
Stats guy.
Got to the Madrid Open, who I've talked about last couple of days, with 2 Russians going head-to-head, 2 angry Russians. Aslan Karatsev taking on Daniil Medvedev. Medvedev we've talked about in this podcast. Now, this is on clay. He actually hates playing on clay. He's said all the time, here we go. Hey, Medvedev.
It landed in his cup.
I didn't want that one anyway.
What a gag.
But yeah, he's been open about dominating on hard courts. He's one of the best players, but yeah, he's been poor on those clay courts. He's won 4 ATP titles in the last couple of years, and none of them have been on clay. His Russian opponent in Karetsev has beaten him in 3 of the last 4 meetings, and he's ranked like 100 and something, so he just matches up really well. Karetsev is out of form, but knows Medvedev's game really well, so I don't mind Karetsev at the line of plus 4.5 games, so he can keep it close to $1.70. But even Karetsev head-to-head, he's beaten him the last 2 times they've met on clay. Just Karetsev, loves to play on clay a lot better. So Karetsev head-to-head is $3.75.
Nice one. Bang! Double barrel!
That was a good one.
Double barrel.
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
Arsenal, Chelsea, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. We actually need to have a bet on that game, aside from all of this.
Can I get a handicap?
Hell no. You didn't take a handicap when you were playing Carlton. So anyway, Bukayo Saka anytime. He has scored in 4 of the last 5 night games at the Emirates. He's also scored in 2 of the last 3 home matches that Arsenal have played in. A stats guy and I were just having a look at Chelsea's injury list earlier. Despite buying literally every player that plays on a left wing, they also bought a lot of fullbacks as well, spending over £600 million.
Just a bit of pocket change.
Yeah.
For,
Is that a lot?
For Todd?
Seems like a lot.
Seems like a
it's
lot,
a lot.
to be 12th. So anyway, with 3 defenders out, most notably Reece James is possibly Chelsea's best defender. Kurachella and Koulibaly, I can't pronounce his name, but I'm going to Koulibaly. Thank you. They spent about Cucamonga, Mount Kilimanjaro. Anyway, I think that cost them about $140 million. Those 2 defenders. Reece James was already there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so makes Saka's job a little bit easier. First goal scorer $6.50, but the anytime is what I'm looking at, $2.88. Even for him to score a double at $13, he was horrendous against Manchester City. He was quiet all night, did next to nothing. Want to bounce back. He did miss that penalty against West Ham. So I'm looking at him to score a goal here, $2.88. But actually pretty keen on that double at $13.
You're gonna get a lot of
I've just got this weird feeling that either it's going to be like 6-0 or Arsenal are going to lose 1-0 and I'm just going to punch my TV. Like there's no in between in this game. It's a smashing, or Chelsea gets some random ass fluky goal with Raheem Sterling or Aubameyang. I'm just like,
the only way we score is if it deflects off someone else. So
Rob Holding.
We'll see.
Nice one. I don't mind this at all.
Yeah.
I do feel like we do need a long running sort of for the next 100 episodes, a series bet where I think I don't know, I have to wear my beard in a braid for a week.
Yeah.
Stats guy has to have a soul patch. He's I don't know, 1999 Fred Durst.
Yeah. He's got to
shave his head.
If I
shave his leg, you can shave your head.
I was going to say, if I shave my head, the hair will never come back there. So I ain't doing
that. Imagine how streamlined
I'm clinging on to this desperately. No way am I shaving my head.
So streamlined. If you just Michael Klim, it'd be incredible. Sands the punch-ons in hotel lobbies or something, or whatever.
Getting arrested at the races.
Checks out.
Oh my god.
There you go. I don't mind this. I need some ideas. I think braiding the beard.
I'm not shaving my head
because you might remember at our party, our Super Bowl party, after a few spicy kombuchas, I did have a giant Philadelphia Eagles fan sitting there going, I'm going to braid your beard. I'm like, there's nothing I can say that's going to stop this.
Wait, what? I don't remember that.
That's because you were stats guy. You were hammered.
I think you were sitting next to me.
Yeah, I wasn't drinking, so I remember it.
But the braiding was happening. It's like, this is a pretty good bet. And it was like, this is actually pretty good. Turns out the dude had 2 daughters and was very adept at braiding hair. But there you go. Yeah. Braiding another man's beard. Nothing sus.
That's
as for Alex, we need to figure one out for you then. I think the shaving the head's pretty funny.
Yeah,
shave your legs, you can shave your head.
I'm not shaving the head.
Talk about looking like Pitbull. It'd be you. Bang on.
Speaking of, he's about to walk past.
It's playoffs and away you go. What else? Just need to figure that out. But yeah, I think Stats Guy with the soul patch is pretty good.
I know. Stats Guy should bleach his hair.
Oh, no. I'd rather shave my head than bleach my hair.
I don't own this. Rory Log. What's going on?
I'm so good.
I'll do anything. Bleaching his hair.
I'd rather a soul patch than
that's why, because a soul patch is nothing. Bleaching your hair is something.
Soul patch you can get away with. It just looks sus for a week. And there you go.
I'm already white. I look like an albino.
Bleaching your hair is hilarious.
All right, moving on. Game picks.
Oh, we're after that. I thought we were not.
Apparently after the game picks. Game 2, Heat Knicks. I've already mentioned this one. We're going under. 206.5 points here.
Ooh,
$1.91 with Bet365. 206. You might go, yes, that is a bit low, Stats Guy.
Yeah, but good defense.
So what did the Knicks do to Cleveland? In the first round.
Clamps, as you would say.
They gave him the clamps. You want me to use these clamps? These clamps that I use every day of my freaking life. They averaged 94.2 points a game
against
the Knicks. That was horrible. I mean, there was that 79-point game that really sort of sank them pretty early on.
Yep.
But they held this Cavs team to like abysmal shooting. The defense just really kicked up a notch. Miami, we've talked about it time and time again. I don't know what happened to the Bucks defense in that series.
Yeah.
But Miami just went, we're actually a functioning offense now.
Yeah.
And the Bucks are like, we don't know what to do. And Miami just ran over the top of them.
Yeah.
Hitting threes, going absolutely ham.
Random. Surely they
In
can't.
game one, you saw it all just come back down a little bit.
Yeah.
108, 101. The Knicks got out to a flyer. But again, you think about that total, 108, 101. What is that? I'm no mathematician, but stats guy, quick.
It's under the, it's 209.
That's 209. That's over the 206.
Over
and a
the
half.
206.
I think the way that the Knicks win game 2 is they absolutely choke the ever-loving life out of this Miami Heat offense. And it's going to come down to the Heat basically hitting threes. If Jimmy Butler's got like one leg, it might not matter for him.
Well, he'll get at least 20 with one leg.
Himmy.
Yeah.
He is Himmy.
He is.
But I think that's the way the Knicks win this one. I think they do what they did to basically the Cavs, I think in game 4, 102-93.
Yep.
Same sort of vibe there. Off they go at home. They hold them to a really low title. They just get over 100 themselves. We go under. For the second game, same sort of vibe. Warriors, Lakers. You're like, it's the Warriors. It's all going to go over. No, the Lakers are the 4th best defense.
Yeah. Okay.
After the All-Star break, I've banged on it time and time again. And we saw Lakers Grizzlies, a lot of those ones were that 116-99 sort of thing. 111, 101. I think we're going to see the exact same thing tomorrow with the Warriors Lakers.
Yep.
And the Warriors, I think, just sneak over with the win, but it goes into the under is the 228. So you think about that, 114, 114.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I think we go 114,
Especially in the playoffs.
107.
Okay.
And
That's
away we go.
under.
I think the Lakers just don't quite have enough offense out of nowhere. The Warriors just sort of throw a little bit at them and it goes under.
Yep.
Both of those are $1.91 with Bet365.
Lovely.
Stats guy, gay pick.
Yeah, although I don't really want to pump up Arsenal too much. Yeah, they're playing my beloved Chelsea in the morning, and I think they're going to absolutely smash us. So Arsenal have won the last 2 meetings and have a 5-2 scoreline across these games.
Fairness, it was 1-0 earlier this season.
It was. But that Arsenal at home as well, just really good scoring goals. Gunners have been out of form, but are still scoring goals, averaging just under 3 goals per game in the last few months.
Wasn't there a stat about like they've lost they haven't won the last 4 games, but they've scored 8 goals.
Yeah,
across those.
they've been a few 3-0s, a few 2-0s.
2-all, 3-all,
Yeah.
2-all, 3,
So
4-1.
if you're not fussed about who to bet on as a head-to-head, I just don't mind the over 3.5 goals in this.
I just want everyone to have a good time.
Yeah,
But you
everyone-
are relying on Chelsea
how it goes.
scoring as well there.
Oh, I think Arsenal could win 4-0.
Okay.
Chelsea, the
I
form
like
that we're-
this.
this is the first time I've sort of gone really against Chelsea, but we've lost our last 8 games. Oh, sorry, I haven't won in 8 games.
It could be worse.
Countless
I like that
injuries.
you've not learned your lesson all season.
No.
Yeah.
No. Now's the time.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
no, I've gone against us a few times in
In
the
fairness,
in the
he
podcast.
has on the EPL show.
Yeah.
But it could be worse. Stats guy, Tottenham have given up 3 or more goals in the first 15 minutes the last 2 weeks.
That's true, but we're 12th. That doesn't matter. 11 of the past 12 Arsenal games have actually gone over the 3.5 goal market. So usually that goal market is 2.5, but they've absolutely
We
cleared the
suck
3.5.
at
Clean
keeping
sheet. So I
sheets.
wouldn't be surprised with like a 3-1 or a 4-0 to Arsenal. So I'm going Arsenal head-to-head and that over 3.5 goal market at $3.70. But that over 3.5 goals is just $2.80 on its own. So I don't mind that as well.
Ooh.
I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
That's my fun. Everyone have a fun time game.
Yeah,
I like it.
just keep some goals.
Nice one. Alex.
Looking at not a good game this weekend in the AFL, Richmond and West Coast. So West Coast stink. Richmond also stink.
Oh.
Just a lot less.
Get myself tinnitus. That was sick.
West
need
Coast
that
have
here
only got,
anyway.
Where's her workplace health and safety?
I think she's in a meeting. West Coast
Oh,
have only
no,
got
it's stuck.
26 or 27 fit players
Jim's
to
going to
choose
lose a
from.
finger.
He's trying to talk.
I'm trying to go on with my bet here.
Hit it. Got it.
That came off the sweet spot. Richmond have won 4 of the last 5 between the two, and last year kicked 165 points and 128 in the 2 games that they
Wow.
played. West Coast haven't got enough players to pick from. Like James, you might get a game for this weekend if you go hang out in
Not
front
with
of
the
their
ankle.
change
The
room.
ankles,
The
I
ankles.
might actually get
Yeah.
on the injury list.
Yeah. So Richmond,
I'll get off this couch and just collapse.
Richmond,
Jeez.
they just have to win this one. The line is 40.5, and I'm all over it. The forward line of Richmond can very easily put a score up. Hopper and Taranto have been getting a ton
They've
of the
been
footy.
great, yeah.
But I watched them against the Demons. They were really good for 3 quarters. If they bring out that performance, they'll win this by 100 points. Like West Coast are just so bad. Richmond to lead it every quarter, $1.58.
Ooh.
As I said, the line's 40.5. Happy to take that at $1.90. But the minus 59.5 for the 10-goal win is $3.15. And I've been waiting all year for it to happen. Dusty. It's going to break out.
Where is this?
Surely.
MCG.
Really?
Saturday.
Wow.
Dusty breaking out.
Yeah, this is a 10-goal.
5 goals, $26. He's had an
5
almost game.
Dusty's
all
going to
year.
go. Bang!
Yeah,
$26.
Yeah, $26 for 5+. It's going to happen because West Coast, after getting smashed by 100 last week, like, oh man, we've got to go to Melbourne. Oh man, it's the MCG. It's against Richmond too.
They'll get smashed.
Yeah.
Adam Simpson coaching for his job.
I did say that, and you kiboshed that in the group text.
I did kibosh it. I think he's fine.
It's not his fault.
There's
They've
no
got a million
expectations
injuries.
for this team anyway this year. So.
Yeah. The only problem is they may get Harley Reid and Leo who's just going to go on a rampage through the new office in September. He says it's fine, but it's really not.
All right, so what are we looking at for Dusty?
5+ goals, $26.
Wow. 26. Dusty McFive.
Dusty McFive, that's not bad. All right, best bets for today. Tomorrow, I like that Dusty one. That's pretty good.
Well, Jack was like $2.50 to kick.
His actual record for goals kicked, though? That's the question.
I think he kicked 6 one day. I'll check. You keep going, I'll check.
Nice one. All right, best bets. Let's do it. Game 2, Heat Knicks. I've already sort of tipped my hand on this. The Knicks -6.5 is $1.91. With Bet365, I really just like the Knicks stymieing this Miami offense. I'll keep saying it until it actually happens.
Yeah.
It feels like wishful thinking a little bit, but at the same time, they won game 1 with 108 points. I think the Knicks defense can step up a little bit. They just let them off the hook in the game 1, second half, where they sort of just started knocking down threes. The Knicks, they're going to shoot better. They will shoot better. They're at home. They're going to win this game. Don't worry about that. Give me the -6.5 as well.
Nice.
Lakers, Warriors. Oh, shut your tape. It's a legacy series for both LeBron and Steph.
It is.
Is it?
A little bit.
Is it?
They've already got a good enough
I don't know
legacy.
if it's a legacy series, but this is a legacy season. If either of them win another title,
that's crazy with the teams at the moment.
Right?
Yeah,
because you've got 5 total titles.
Yes.
For either Steph or LeBron if they win. That becomes a legacy play. This is not a legacy series. This isn't going, well, if Steph beats LeBron
it doesn't change
series,
anything,
you know he's better than him all the time. No, it doesn't happen that way.
Fair enough.
Warriors are going to win game 1. They've won 15 straight second-round home games.
Wow.
Here we go. There's some stats.
That's a stat.
In the playoffs. That's psycho. I love it. Every home game they played in the second round, they've won.
They won. That's crazy.
Essentially for the last, that's got to be probably 4 or 5 years. So
Yeah.
that's unreal. Give me Golden State -4.5, $1.93 with TopSport.
Nice.
Wicket, stats go.
Going to our beloved Belgian Pro League in the soccer. Now, people go, why are you talking about the Belgian Pro League? We used to love a bit of Club Brugge.
Jim and I love Club Brugge. You talk junk about them, and we're going to take over.
Yeah, well, now
I'm
talking about them. We're talking junk about them because they were struggling in the Champions League, but now they're going to fire up in the Belgian Pro League. So they're into the championship round. They have like a sort of finals thing in the Belgian Pro League, where it's the top 4 teams going head-to-head with the other other 14 playing against each other separately. Belgium, although they're 13 points behind Union Saint-Gilloise, I'm pretty sure that's how you say
that was
it.
amazing.
Union Saint-Gilloise, who they're playing this weekend, they've actually haven't lost to them in the last 8 meetings with 5 wins and 3 draws, even though they're way behind them on the actual table. Bruges have also won their last 5 home games. They're pretty unstoppable at home. They've got a really strong defense. So I was trying to look through their list. They don't have the biggest names, but they've got a former EPL
It's the Belgian Pro League.
Yeah, they've got a former EPL goalkeeper.
What do I expect? I expect mayonnaise
bit
and
of goals,
fries.
yeah.
Simple as that.
They've got, Simon Mignolet.
Good beers.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Sick clubs.
Sick clubs. Yeah, exactly. Club Bruges.
I like that Gerald plays the tracking in the back of that.
Get them more party poppers.
Gerald, please put strobes in the back of this.
But yeah, they got a strong defense led by Simon Mignolet, who used to play for Liverpool in goals. So yeah, Club Brugge head-to-head, $2.40. Just wanted to give them a shout out because they're going well in the Belgian Pro League and we love talking about them.
We love Club Brugge. Simple as that. Alex.
Quick side note, Dusty has kicked 6 twice and 5 a bunch of times through his career. So there we go. He's only kicked 4 goals this year, so that's a bit of a worry. Anyway, Arsenal and Chelsea, going to delve a bit deeper into that. Arsenal have won 4 of the last 5 at home in general, but also 4 of the last 5 games have played against Chelsea. My thing is with the Emirates, Arsenal have kicked 45 goals this season in 16 games. A 12-3-1 record with the only loss being to Manchester City and scoring in all those games except for the 0-0 draw to Newcastle, which Newcastle wasted 23 minutes of game time.
My mates were at that game and they were filthy.
Oh, I'm still filthy about it. Anyway, the both teams to score market has failed to hit in Arsenal's last 5 matches as betting favourite against Chelsea, so that's not ideal for Chelsea.
No.
And we've never lost a midweek game to Chelsea. There's been 6 on a Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, 4 wins and 2 draws. Stats Guys team are winless in their last 8. They've lost 5 in a row.
Yeah.
They're goalless in 6 of their last 7.
You
Give me all of Arsenal at the $1.60 and give me all of the halftime, full time at $2.60 because Arsenal have been known to pump one in early and then obviously finish strong late. Yes, I understood what I said there.
Yeah. Someone hopefully just didn't join the podcast just then.
Exactly.
Who doesn't love pumping one in early? Great job.
And we're cancelled. We got to the 100.
That's 100 episodes,
Yeah, we're
and
done.
that's it. Oh, we'll pack her up, boys. We'll see you later.
Donk.
All right, so now it's the 100th episode. Thanks, Leo.
Bang!
Woo! 100th episode.
Come on.
Let's do the $100 by $100 multi. So
Oh,
if we can pick all 9 games in this AFL round, $100 on it. What do you think the return would be, gentlemen?
Well, if it's 100 by 100, it's 100,000.
That's not how this works. But anyway,
a bit, I don't know.
it's
10,000.
$100 on a 100 and let's see what this multi comes.
Oh my
into.
God, this is great podcasting.
$123.67.
So that'd be $123,000.
Not how that works. $100, 123. That's 12,000.
My math hasn't
12,000.
worked.
I was about to say,
I'm getting
yeah.
ahead of myself.
That's what I was waiting for him to
As a
say.
mathematician, you were very wrong. The problem is we can't just go head to head to get it to $100 across
Yeah.
those 9. So we have to go some of the lines. Richmond
Yeah, as Alex just said.
minus 40.5
Yep.
Yeah.
over the West Coast Eagles. The Hawthorn Hawks, Leo's beloved Hawthorn.
How have they snuck
Going
in
to Perth and winning.
No,
No,
plus 16
covering the
and a
line.
half.
Covering
Covering the line, the 16 and a
I don't
half.
trust that.
The Adelaide Crows against the Geelong Cats down at GMHBA at
5
the
goals.
line.
5 goals.
29 and a
Yeah,
half
I like
for
that
the Crows.
one. I like that.
The St Kilda Saints over the North Melbourne Kangaroos.
We did, I'm not,
Head to head.
Oh, so not minus 65 and a half.
I don't trust the Saints. Power over the Bombers. This
Yeah.
was Alex's thing, so if it goes a kipper because of him, we know who to blame.
he owes us,
You
what is it?
tipped Hawthorn
12,000?
You
anyway, so
owe me
12,300.
$11,000 at that point.
Just take it out of stats, guys. 200,000.
We've also gone the Swans over Collingwood.
See, that wasn't me.
Yeah, that wasn't me
I
either.
might change that, actually. Collingwood back over. And the Dogs over the Greater Western Sydney
Yeah.
Giants.
Giants have lost their
Demons
last 8 at Monaco.
over the Suns, and the Lions over my beloved Blues.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
So
Other than the Sydney, I reckon
that would
you
be
can't lose.
it's,
What about Hawthorn?
just tell me how this loses. There's about 5 different ways.
Hawthorn
so-
get pumped.
But $123.67 and the line 9-leg multi, $100 on that will fetch us $12,367.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might switch that Magpies Sydney one around
Yeah.
and sort of see where that lands. That lands us at only $62. Ah,
We'll have to go back to that episode and do another.
boo! We're going back to Sydney.
Wagga, race number 6, Thursday,
Place
Cliff
bets.
House.
Oh, he's actually going to
Confirmed.
place it.
$100. It's pending approval, you jerks.
You know, it's like, do
We're
you
not
really want
saying
to
who it's with because we just called them jerks.
Exactly. 100%. Love to see it. Now, if you're going to also pick some winners in the future
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, yeah.
to come in it, I believe
This
this
could be our
multi,
worst
this
podcast yet.
6-leg multi, the estimated return at $1,356 for this multi.
Yeah.
That's pretty conservative.
So a $10 bet will net you $13,000.
That's 25,000 right
Talking
there.
about the donation,
Gamble
the
responsibly.
Cincinnati Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
That's not going to happen.
Australia to win the Ashes.
Yes.
The Atlanta Braves to win the MLB World Series. Manchester City to win the Premier League. Manchester City to win the UEFA Champions League.
The double.
And Collingwood to win the AFL Premiership.
Yeah.
$10 to win at $13,562. Done! Where's the bang?
Where's the beat?
Give us the Woody bang! Bang!
I thought he was going to hit it. Oh,
All done. Love to see that. That's been 100 episodes of Go Bet Daily.
lovely.
And now I've got no more money. So
Or eardrums.
This is why you're happy your wife started a new job. Well done.
All right, Go Bet Daily done for today. 100 episodes in the bag. You'll love to see that. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. We've got an EPL show at some point this week as well.
EPL show first thing tomorrow after
Absolutely.
Arsenal and Chelsea go head to head. So one of us will be depressed.
We will have
I already
AFL and NRL shows as well because we will have a guest Leo in the AFL show. And we'll have
Special guest.
Phil in studio, I believe, for the
Absolutely.
NRL show. That should be good.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the NRL shoe. It's a really big shoe. Subscribe on your podcast app, like, review, and star it. And of course, didn't even drop the star. First time in 100 episodes. Chuck a follow for Go Bet across all the socials as well. YouTube, Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. We'll be setting up a live stream of Leo versus Stats Guy.
AFL 23.
AFL 23. It's going to be unreal.
Mash
the
some
graphics
buttons.
look incredible.
I'm not.
We are open to sponsorship, AFL 23.
Oh, we are, yeah.
Send any questions via the socials, and don't forget to everything you can. Thanks, Stats Guy. 100 episodes. Look at him.
Thank you.
Hey!
One for
Thanks,
the
Alex.
right
100 episodes.
See you Monday.
Oh, where's your popper, you popping idiot?
I popped off.
He's really, and thanks to me. Hey! 100 episodes. You love to see that.
We
Thanks
just
to-
got an email about a meeting later.
Thanks to Gerald for producing 96 episodes of this here program.
Thanks to Leo for being here for 57 of them.
Yes, yep.
Just saying. And what do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, don't put $100 bets on 13,000.
Definitely don't do that.
May all your picks come in. And here's to another 100 episodes of CoBet Daily. We might stop at 200 though.
Go Cliff House.
See how-
We're going to run out of
Cliff
pop.
House.
We're going to.
we're going to have more poppers. So. All right, that's it. Happy punting. CoBet Daily. 100 episodes. 100 episodes. How many beers did I have before the show? Apparently 100.
You're off.
CoBet Daily. Out.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.